The Moose, the former coach of the Sydney Kings, now the CEO. Right down in the heart of the city. Great team. Larry Davison gets to the middle. Tough shot over the top. ANZBallaz pulls the board down.
No one on the board. I just hate it. I just hate it, Steve. A guy, turnaround jumper. Oscar's not on the board. Sav ain't on the board. No offensive rebounding pressure at all. Uh-oh.
Saville goes for the ball fake. ANZBallaz will go to the line for three.
Now, if he makes this three, this is fantastic for the Sydney Kings to get that buffer back again. I agree with you, Steve. Tyson Devos did a hell of a job. And, you know, I just think this is an older team, and they need some youth, and he did what he needed to do, and people get excited with these young players on the court. It's part of the momentum swing.
Of course, no doubt about it. I would say, remember, you were saying how you were surprised how flat they looked early in the game. Yeah. I think it's a no-brainer. Yeah. If you're flat, throw him in there. I mean, he might not hit shots, but he's not going to be flat.
Well, it's just the timing, too. You know, the season's over, so you've got to blood some young. Look, I did it with Matt Campbell and Saville when everyone screamed at me. I played him to death and lost. But that's how they developed. And now, you know, they're the older guys. The whole thing, they're on the other end of it now.
Ibaka. Oscar Foreman's the pick and pop man. Saville with a nice rebound and pass to Larry Davison.
Well, missed block out by Ben Badger, as you say. Great offensive rebound by Saville. That's his strength. That should be in the scout to get a body on Glenn Saville.
Bose to Dan. He's got a little pull-up bank shot. That's good. They just left him too wide open there.
Yeah, you got to get a hand out. At least he's only 8 feet away. Turnover coming up here, you reckon?
Oscar Foreman. This is the Saville. He turns it down.
Pick and pop with Larry. They need to do more of this.
You back up for three. That's off the mark.
But Larry was wide open. If he looks to the out of the corner of his eye, Larry Davidson's open for a three. It looks like, you know, they're having trouble defending the on-ball, the Kings, but they're not running enough of them, the Hawks.
Dan with another pull-up. Gets a running start at the offensive rebound, just in two minds about whether he's going to shoot that.
And, he just made one before. You didn't even feel confident, Steve.
I think he was in two minds of whether he was going to bank it or not. He had the angle.
And Shane Hill's telling him that he should have shot it.
Yeah. I don't think that Shane's telling people not to shoot.
Oh, definitely not. Shane will be trying to boost their confidence. Yeah. Coming in with 5 or 6 games to go, that's the only thing he really can do.
Jerry Grant gets the nod. He'll be coming back in. 8:20 to go here in the fourth.
We're getting the chockies from all the fans, Steve.
Oh, man, I don't get this treatment when you're not here.
Well, I did help get that banner up there, so
yeah, no
I'm entitled to a few chocolates every now and then.
What a celebration that was in this building when you guys came home with the championship trophy in 2001. Saville doesn't turn this one down at the three-point line. He drills it.
Steve, he shouldn't turn any down. He's wide open.
Martin.
6-point game, edging closer, but the Kings have had the answer every time.
Shines at the three-point line. Fakes and goes for the drive. Grant on the offensive glass. He's hit, no call. Saville with the rebound.
Matt Campbell's got to shoot this.
Skip past to Oscar Foreman. He looked like he walked.
He did.
He went somewhere and didn't put the ball on the floor.
Come back out, come back out.
Giants will have a seat, and the Kings will have the small lineup of Luke Martin, Luke Cooper, and Ben Madgen. And ANZBallaz, who's a small forward at best. Martin brings it up against the token pressure by Wollongong, just trying to give him a little trouble on the inbound.
They got a mismatch with Grant against, and he's going at him too. Oscar
Goes
Foreman.
right at Oscar Foreman and gets the score.
He don't want to defend post players.
Leads back up to 8. Campbell looking to turn the corner, and he's fouled by Magic. Shane Hill just shaking his head.
Well, I think Shane really wanted...
Let's listen. Oh, I thought they were going to start talking.
Shane probably didn't want him to foul because Matt's on his left hand, so...
Matt did a good job of holding the contact, like didn't break free of the contact.
Well, Gordy's taken Ando back out, and he's persevering with Reece Martin.
Wait for thumbs up down here.
I think if the Hawks,
solid on the line.
if the Hawks have got any chance, they need Reece Martin to step up and contribute something tonight.
Campbell drills them both. Tyson DeMoss back into the game. The spark play for Wollongong in the third quarter. Cooper clears out the rest of the Kings. He's got Oscar Foreman on him. Bose to Magin. His floater is short.
Great rebound.
Saville in the open court.
Everywhere.
Gives it to Oscar Foreman for 3. Rattles it home. Sydney won a timeout. Shane Hill has seen enough. Wollongong have scored the last 5, and it's a 3-point game. 6.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. 70-67. We'll be back.
It's easy to choose the right colour with Dulux. Visit our website today and get your free pack of Australia's favourite colours.
Pylon sole technology, latex 4-part cushioning, latex heel cushioning, collar and tongue boosted padding. Rivers Fit System lasts. Buy the best. Rivers Phylon joggers, the ultimate running machines.
Welcome back. Shane Hill with that last timeout. Wollongong on the 5-0 run. Oscar Foreman rattled that 3 home for his 12th point. And Sydney, who have done a great job of getting out of the block in their games under Shane Hill, but they have struggled to finish games out. Even the game that they won against Townsville, they're up by 8 with 4 minutes to go. And I had some friends at that game, and they told me they did their best to give that one away. Of course, they had the Gold Coast in a position to win one on the road. They've been in the driver's seat. If you check out the top scorers of this game, Larry Davison doing the major damage. Ray Grant leading the way for Sydney.
Well, if Larry didn't go in that last 4 minutes of the third quarter, he'd probably have 30 by now, but it's anyone's game right now. But I like the way the Kings have played. But at the end of the day, you still got to finish off the game.
Got to knock down shots. Magin creating space for himself. I said how he likes to go right. He's got a sweet pull-up either direction. That time going left gives Sydney that little cushion again. Martin with the strip. Spins and lays it up and in. Luke Martin with the sweet D and the finish.
Well, Gordy's got to bite the bullet. Ubeka is sitting on the pine, and Reece isn't having a good game. And I've got to say, Ubeka probably needs to come back in.
Wollongong with the timeout. Tyson DeMoss steps on the baseline. And Gordy McLeod with the quick timeout. Sydney will have possession, and Wollongong needs stops. Plenty of game left, Brendan. Just under 6 minutes to go. Shane Hill will be happy after that last timeout for the last couple of possessions.
There is, Steve, but, you know, Reece has had some turnovers. You don't expect the ball to be stolen off you. You know, he's got a lot of experience now. They had momentum, and that just kills you. You know, when you get a turnover and they score so easily. So good timeout, but you know, I think they've just lost that momentum that they had from that turnover. You just look at the bench. I think Baker wants to get back into the game, but, you know, Gordy is obviously has a lot of confidence in Reece Martin and trying to, I guess, play the loyalty card here in some respects.
Well, he's got 2 points and 4 turnovers. You know, at some point, and you got in the Ubaka sitting on the bench.
Yeah, well, I'm still a believer in no matter who you are or what you are, you go with players that are playing well. But if the game's tied 3 minutes to go, you go with the players you know have done it over and over again. And Ubaka's a big-time player. I think for him to win this game, he needs to be on the floor. You know, whether it's for Reece Martin or whether it's for somebody else.
Indy Ubaka just anxious. He wants to get back out there. And he has, throughout his career, been Mr. Fourth Quarter. He loves the stage. We got 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Imagine pull-up jumper going left. Tyson Demos illegally blocking out Jere Grant.
They called the foul on.
Sav's got to be careful.
He is very close to a technical foul.
Yeah, he's coming to support Tyson. Again, with the switches, Tyson's under man trying to block out Grant. That's where the foul came from. But I can't believe that, you know, how open Magic is off these on balls.
Kings just get it in. Bowes goes hard to the basket. Somehow knifes his way in there for a soft layup. Tyson Demos gets it over the timeline. Here comes Larry Davison.
This is a mismatch. Yeah.
Saville with a long bomb. His three somehow rattled out.
I can't believe Reece Martin didn't penetrate on Grant. Guard him on the three-point line.
I would just say a lack of confidence.
Yeah. And if he's lacking confidence, then you need to put somebody out there that is confident.
There's a travel. Madden just slides the pivot foot.
Well, Gordy's made the call now. He's put Ubaka on for Reece Martin, and I think that's a good move. They're going to have a chance of winning this game. No disrespect to Reece, he's just not having a good game tonight.
Larry Davison has the seat.
Wow.
Foreman, Conrad, Tyson Demos, and Ubaka for Wollongong. Inde with the hesitation gets it to Conrad. He misses the layup. And they execute a play and get a layup. Martin splits the D. Gets all the way to the rim. Nobody there. Crowd just groan on that one.
Yeah, well, the Kings deserve this win, and they look like they're going to get it. They've got an 11-point lead now, and they're smelling it.
Ubaka trying to turn the corner on Martin.
That's a foul. Steve, I think the Hawks are trying to match up with Sydney, whereas they should leave Larry and Oscar out there and let go with a bigger lineup.
All smiles there for Sydney as the Kings have scored the last 8 on that Luke Martin dribble penetration. This is the one where Ubaka's trying to turn the corner. Luke Martin with the D. Congratulated by his teammates. Sydney trying to get a little good feeling here at the last few weeks of the regular season under their new head coach, Shane Heal.
Well, both teams, Steve, it's interesting. There's no pressure on either team. It's the end of the year. They can't make the playoffs. So really, guys are playing for their jobs to a certain extent, but there's no pressure. It looks like the Hawks have got the pressure wheeled on their shoulders, where the Kings are saying, well, let's try and finish the season off on a good note. And they're playing accordingly.
Gordy McLeod has been in this position a little more than he would like. Down by 11 now. And they really had a crack, really in a position to make some noise. It looked like they had turned the momentum around.
Well, I think the key was Ubaka being taken out of the game. And, you know, they had that momentum and they lost that momentum when he was out of the game. And now they're trying to get it back. But credit to the Kings, they've kept their composure. They've come out and played hard. and they've taken it right up to the Hawks.
And Davison, 4 minutes to go. He's sitting down. He's got 24. He's 10 of 12 from the field. Perfect 3 for 3 from the three-point line.
Well, you know
7
what, Steve?
rebounds.
It's up to the assistant coaches as well. If Gordy's forgotten about him, the assistant coach has got to give him a nudge and remind him to get him back into the game.
I would imagine. Always, when you coach juniors, that's the toughest thing is substituting. Trying to keep track of guys' minutes and who's playing well and what offenses are working and all the things that the assistant coach keeps you up to date on. Martin creates a little space. His jump shot is good. He knew that was good.
Yeah.
He had a little swagger as he backpedaled on that one. Demos to Conrad to Campbell. Skips it to Foreman. Catch and shoot from the baseline is off the mark.
They're living and dying by the three-point line. If they shoot well, all good, but no one goes to the offensive board. No one on this team. Especially with this lineup.
Martin steps in for the three. That, my friends, was the dagger.
And Luke Martin's done a tremendous job in the last quarter.
And they wipe up the floor as Luke Martin wipes up Wollongong with that last three. Nobody picked up the ball, and he just shot a rhythm three in transition. And at some point, you can feel it. You know if you hit a shot, the team is going to slump their shoulders, and that's Luke Martin not being picked up. Bang. Had a nice little reaction afterwards as well. Sydney had the commanding lead.
Really bad defensive transition coming out too late. You need that big to get back quicker so he can come out, but the Hawks just, I don't know where they are, but credit to the Kings, they came out right off the bat, Steve, ready to play. You can see it.
And like you said, Brendan, stop knocking down shots too. You said, you know, Kings had outplayed Wollongong for most of the night, but Wollongong were close. Got it down to 3, and Larry Davison was playing well. They were going to Larry on the pick and pop and going to Larry down on the block. He was delivering. It really looked like Wollongong had turned the game around. A couple of real good quick timeouts by both coaches as the other team started to make a run. I think really kind of made a difference.
Well, you know what, Steve? They've got 3 wins against the Hawks now, so I think they've come in with a lot of confidence, even though, you know, Ian Rebeard was obviously coached those previous 2 wins, but, you know, obviously they've had some sort of confidence level coming in against this team as well. So, and the last game of the year, I think it's the Hawks versus the Kings, so they've got to feel confident about sweeping them.
Well, Luke Martin stepped into this one. He's got 17 points on 7 of 8 shooting.
Big last quarter.
Huge.
Big last quarter.
Wollongong trying to get their crowd going. Quite a few of them up on their feet. Matt Campbell for 3. That slides out. And Luke Martin having a little trouble bringing it up. They got a couple of ball handlers in.
All too late, Steve. This could end up being a 20-point win.
Sydney. Martin with the dribble penetration finds Grant. He goes upstairs over Oscar Foreman. Well-executed play by Sydney. Conrad skips it to Matt Campbell. Ubaka lines up his 3-ball. That's short. Bose. There's a lot of contact, no call, and Wollongong end up getting the score. Bose upset with himself for not pulling that one in. Shane Heal not happy with that one. You're going to have to live with that, though.
Gordy's not happy with Oscar Foreman's effort on the offensive rebound. Although Larry, I'm still surprised to see Larry on the bench. He's back in now for Oscar.
Wollongong basketball.
Well, I'm surprised the Hawks didn't come out with more fire. Matt Campbell had spoken about the rivalry between the Sydney Kings. It dates back to my old mentor, Tommy Penrose, when I first came here. He was a great mentor of mine. He was so passionate about beating the Kings. I used to do the pre-game speech every time we played the Kings the first game.
Bose brings it up for Sydney, gets it to Cooper. Conrad, a little too handsy on ANZBallaz. Martin. Back to Cooper. Cooper to Magin. Bowes to Grant. His reverse layup just before the shot clock expires. Martin motors it up. Conrad extra pass to Matt Campbell for three. He splashes that one down. Luke gives it to the other Luke. As Reese Martin is in a position to foul. So if that's how they're going to go about it, get comfortable in your lounge room. This last minute and 35 seconds could take a while.
Well, I think it will, Steve. They're going to foul. But let's face it, the kids have done a great job in this game. They deserve to win, and they're going to win this game. And if they continue to foul, it'll blow out to 20.
Magin in a little bit of trouble. Finds Cooper. Bowes catch and shoot from the baseline. That's good. ANZBallaz. He's got 19. Some big numbers being thrown up as Tim Conrad joins the three-point party. Saville clotheslines Luke Cooper. And we'll be shooting some free throws.
Also getting some action, the young fella, Tim Wright.
Tanner Carey comes in. Tim Wright also. Wright plays his ball for the North Sydney Bears in Sydney, the ABA level. Tanner Carey, son of Mark Carey, the Olympic swimmer. He grew up swimming in that outdoor pool at the beach. All right, is fouled. He'll go to the line. Gets one in the face for his troubles. Well, Tanner Carey attended Pepperdine University, and that's right, hit in the face. He'll go to the foul line. Went to Pepperdine for 2 years and decided to come home, continue his university studies here in Sydney. He's got the second one. Martin to Campbell from the baseline. Matt Campbell comes short. Campbell again. That one's straight. Conrad. Grant. That'll go to Sydney.
What's the point?
I don't know.
16 down. They're not going to
I
win
was
the
saying
game.
what was the point at 135 when they were fouled.
You got to say our producer just said they're getting free throw practice after last week. So good point.
Kings 5 for 20 last week from the foul line against the Gold Coast. Tonight, shooting it at 16 to 24. Saville gets one up quick. And the floor wipers. These players are doing their best to shut down our player interviews after the game is what's happening as they stretch this game out. It's a long minute and 37 seconds.
Shane's still up with 37 seconds left. He's enjoying this finish.
I don't care if you're not from Sydney. If you wear a Sydney Kings uniform, you enjoy beating Wollongong and vice versa. Right, skips it ahead to Luke Cooper. And I don't think Wollongong are in foul mode anymore. Martin, Tanner Carey has to burp it up quick. Martin for three, and rims in. Little slider goes down. Martin is out of bounds. They're doing their best to get Tanner Carey a dunk. He was the only one down there. Campbell is fouled by Carey. So Carey gets in the scorebook. Not exactly how you want to.
He's in that blood alley. So it wasn't that hard a foul. Nick Maddie's little bit of an act there to running into the post.
That's something you have to look out for when you get older. When you get a little off balance, it takes you like 10 seconds to actually fall.
At least they had a little nice cushion there.
And that should do it. Time runs out, and the Sydney Kings, pretty impressive tonight, shooting at 52% from the field.